People complain to me, asking why I made him like a successor. Why would I? Why would I give Tràng Tâm the position of successor? He was not even sent anywhere by me personally to give initiation, but he copied somehow. He copied also the gift from me, which is beyond the fifth spiritual level. He could not know that. And it is not supposed to be told to others if you know, because you will lose that power immediately and harm yourself, plus others too. I have more excellent monks and nuns, and they could not even do the job of successor, not to talk about him. So the zealous demon, just because he has a body, it's difficult still yet to handle. And I asked the king of Mara if he did send this zealous demon, under the body name of Tràng Tâm to bother me, distract people and seduce the vulnerable people. And the king of Mara admitted that he did send his demon subordinate named Tràng Tâm, also known as Ruma, because he took a lot of money from people. They also complained to me. Maybe he didn't behave well. That's why God told me, I have to tell you. The poor people have to know. Otherwise, I thought I had said something and intelligent people would have understood already who I was talking about, even though I didn't say the whole name. It's just because this time God told me I have to. The world people have to know. You have to tell his name. Ruma has even mentioned the name. So I cannot disobey God. I had to tell people. I had to tell you. Other also fake masters, whoever I know, I also don't tell their names. I give them their dignity to change. The others didn't say anything, but this one Tràng Tâm, he even let people know, think, and announced that he is my successor, and that I have even chúc thư in English. It's like my will to say that I retired and he is my successor. I never done such a thing. I'm still working. Why should I be retired? I cannot retire. It's not a job that you can just quit, even if I want to. I can't find a successor yet. I wish I could find one to prepare for the future continuation of my work. Only if we're lucky can we find one. They say that if any master is lucky in their whole lifetime, she will find one good disciple, not to talk about a successor yet. And if I want to find any successor, oh, not this guy, never. You can tell, you know that. But he can use the Mara power that his boss told him to, and then he can blind people and use some little power trick to make people believe that they get something from him, or do some hula hoop stuff and faking the power and faking the blessing. But all this, whoever follows him has to pay, even if they get some help from him, from this Tràng Tâm or Ruma, they have to pay dearly, because it's all from Maya, from the king of Mara's power. It's not real. It's not from the Buddha. It's not from God. So they all have to pay, and they have to become their subordinates, their workers. And woe to them if they work for them, because they're newlings, they're young, they're just newcomers. They don't have any power. They're going to be slaves all or there are many lifetimes. I really feel sorry. But you know, what can I do? Even Lord Jesus Christ also have people betray him. Milarepa's disciples betrayed and poisoned him. And the Buddha's cousin, Devadatta, also tried to kill the Buddha many times, and one time succeeded in cutting his toe with a big stone rolling from a high mountain when the Buddha was passing by. So many masters have been, betrayed and poisoned or killed by their own so-called disciples. But these are not real disciples. Whoever betrays the master is so clear, like the sun, that they cannot be real humans and cannot be real disciples. Yeah, they are from the king of Mara. And I do hope that in the future, he will be a noble king. I told him, what's the use of you against me and doing all kinds of destruction on this planet? Because if the planet is gone or damaged or harmed in any horrible way, many of your relatives, friends, children, and grandchildren are also wearing the garb of human body, and they will be harmed, they will be burnt, they will be horribly destroyed or completely annihilated by the law of the universe. So you better stand by my side and help me do the will of God. And you also be a king, but in such a noble manner, in a dignified kind of position. But he told me that humans are so bad. Many other humans are so bad. If they are bad, then he cannot treat them well. I said, please reconsider for my sake. Be my friend instead of my opponent. You gain nothing much out of it. I will give you a kingdom, much better than the kingdom that you have right now. I can create a kingdom for you, or we can create a kingdom the way you want it, and you rule with a noble manner, yeah? And the people, the world, will also respect you and love you. Then you feel more comfortable, more beautiful than the way you're going around harming others, no matter the reason. God doesn't want that, and I'm sure you don't want that. So please rethink. Nevertheless, meanwhile, he has done something good, and I give him the title, the Noble Mara King. So if you want to address him thus, and wish him to be truly that, the Noble Mara King who helps others instead of harming them. So now I repeat to you again, whoever of my so-called ex-disciples claims that I give them the position of successor, that has never happened, never. This entity, Trăng Tâm, he wears the way I wear, even as a man, but wears that look like a woman's, like the clothes that I wore before. This looks like a cheap copy. It's just exactly as the Buddha said. Those demon monks like to wear world people's dress and delight in showing off, wearing also multicolored precept monks' such. The real monk's robe, though patched, is only one color.
After Ananda had repeated the question 3 times, the Buddha told him, after my nirvana, when the Dharma is about to extinct, the 5 mortal sins will follow the world, and the demonic way will flourish exceedingly. The demons will become monks to spoil and wreck my way. They will wear like mundane people's dress, also with sash for monks. They will delight to show off multicolored precept sash or kashaya. They will drink wine and eat meat, killing living things in their desire for fine flavors. They will not have compassionate minds and will hate and envy each other. The ultimate extinction of the Dharma Sutra.
Anyway, I had to create all that. Before I didn't, I just created them to make it for myself so that I can go out and meet some important personages like the king, the president, etc. And later people liked it, so I made more and gave it to them and sell them at very reasonable price. Like that, I also have a little business to take care of my other things. And I make jewelry, lamps, and other things as well. So I can take care of my monks and nuns, whoever is still with me, are the good ones. I still have many good monks and nuns who are in the high level, the fourth and the fifth. I told them that, but I don't want to mention their names because I don't want them to be ruined by other disciples and make their ego come in and kill them. Only when the monks or nuns have ascended, then we put their photos and titles in a saintly hall so people do know. So their relatives and friends also know and treat them as thirst. These monks and nuns who have become saints, fourth or fifth level, they were very humble. They truly did their good job. So if even they cannot be my successor, why would such a little low-level demon doing nothing good stealing my things, my style and all that, even forces people to give him money, a lot, for fame and profit? How can he be my successor? And singing like that, oh God, when I heard it accidentally, I was so embarrassed for him. Because I had no SIM card phone, and one of my team before made it into Supreme Master TV for me to check, to look sometimes when I don't want the whole computer up. And then when I turn on the Supreme Master television, sometimes accidentally I touch it with my finger and things roll up and so many things come out. And I only accidentally knew about him and his name and rumor just some days ago because I never looked on the internet before. I didn't have a chance. I was too busy inside taking care of the whole universe and meditating a lot, and outside having to take care of Supreme Master TV and taking care of my business and corresponding all kinds of things. I had no time. And also in my mind, I never would have thought that anybody could steal my work and claim it for themselves and say that I conferred the successor title on him. I could never imagine that. I heard here and there, now and then, a little. Not quite clearly. I brushed it off. Only recently, I never knew before his name and the successor thing at all. Some occasions, some of my real disciples told me, but I just brushed it aside and said, oh, never mind. Humans are just like that. They just want fame and fortune, and they don't know that hell is waiting for them for lying, the biggest lie in the whole universal law.